gonna POV you guys along for the loading of the bike. Kind of fun, I think. I'm gonna do a full review on this carrier. I did like a little silent video of it, and yeah, we're at 6 months, thousands of miles of use. I live in the Pacific Northwest, so I do get a lot of rain. I actually had some snow, ice this year, so some salt, which did cause a little bit of rust since it is a steel carrier. But anyways, so far, love the thing. Grip tape was a great idea, and yeah. Got little strappies. Gotta buy some better motorcycle straps here soon. I don't like these things too much. I want the ones with the shackles. I feel that I have earned the purpose-built tool through the sweat of my brow. Dramatic. I actually kind of like doing this in more dexterous stuff than riding boots and knee guards, but hey, whatever. You gonna do what you got. Don't want to change just yet. Okay. Alright, so I don't need to use these things. You can do other ways, but they make it so much easier if you do. And just between the triple clamps, and I'm going to push the bike up there, and it becomes a quick balancing exercise. And yeah, so nice long ramp. I think it's a little over 6 feet, so it's a lot more gradual. It's important to me because I have a Gladiator, which is already on like 31-inch tires, but I'm going to be putting it on some 35s here soon, and then not too much longer after that. I guess next set of tires I'll probably go up to 37s, and then float between 35s and 37s. This is my daily, so I don't really need to go up to 40s or anything. But either way, that is all to say. What does that say? Oh, it's one of the reasons why I like the long ramp. I have a friend who's got one of these things, and it's got like a 2-foot ramp. It's comical. So either way, like right now, looks sketchy. Bike won't fall over though. So we'll just get our suspension compressy thingamajoober. Put that in there. Make sure you put this behind your brake line. And then now we can straighten up the bike. Okay, and this comes the yellow conveyance back and forth. And the idea is we want to compress it down until there. You'll notice these straps are a little forward of the connecting points. They pull the bike forward into the chock. The rear ones will pull it down. But either way, whatever way you want to go about it, that's on you. There you go. Technically, you don't need any other straps than that right now. But if you've got anxiety, you'll want to put some rear straps on too. So either way, doesn't really matter what you do with your excess here, as long as you do something with it so you don't have a ribbon down the street. They'll fray your ends if you do. So like I said, it doesn't matter. Just do something. Okay. They're all the super cute, very mindful, super demure, roly-poly things you can do with the cables. If you got the time to do that with, you know, non-20-foot cables, good on you. But yeah, I don't know. These small guys don't really need it. Just a little square nut or something. It's more than enough. Okay, then for the rear, this will change for every bike. I don't have any rear racks or anything like that on this bike. So I just have that grab handle, but I also have a composite subframe, and you hear composite, read plastic. I think it's nylon reinforced and all this other stuff. Now, I've dropped this bike a number of times, as anyone who rides their bike should. And I've never had any issues with the composite subframe piece. It is expensive and a pain to replace, though, so you don't want to wrench on it too much. This is basically only there to keep the back from bouncing around and whatnot. The other thing is due to how the at least I have my stuff mounted, I can't mount straight down. I have to mount at an angle, which I know is very weird. And that's just because of the exhaust pipe in my location. But you can see, no contact now. And like I said, just enough that it's pulled down a little bit. Now the annoying thing, because I'm recording, being a Gumby, you want to have that other hook in first, but you know, do whatever you want to figure it out. And over it is. Here. Okay. A little push, pull. So we don't need it too tight, just enough. Worst case scenario, there's another set of straps back here. Now, kind of interesting, this can pull the bike a little rear, but by doing so, it applies more tension up front. So just understand that your tire that was perfectly placed up in the chalk may not be by the time you're done. And with that, though, I said tie a little knot just to prevent these from bouncing all over the place. You could make an argument for putting the ramp up before you do this part, and that's on you. It doesn't really matter. Another spot that might be kind of cool would be the foot pegs. That'd be a good mountain place. Maybe I'll try that sometime in the future. Oh, I've got some stuff in this one. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, and then now for the Screech of Doom. Cool. Grab one of everything for the other side. Oh, Chris and run with their dog. It's very cute. Don't lose your cotter pin. Plastic, metal, spin. And then repeat. And one more thing to do at the end of this, which is to rock it and be like, oh, I ain't going nowhere. It's guaranteed to fail if you don't do that. Crazy part, that dude who just ran by, I know the unless he parked on the side of the road, the nearest place he could have stopped is quite a distance away. So, kind of funny. All right, ain't going nowhere. Okay, and with that, there you go. How to solo load your dirt bike on one of these things. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Have a good one.